do, you guys. I just Mary Poppins my way through life. I just move into people's places, make it a little bit better. When I moved to the Bend, he only had one skillet. Got a family full of 3. What's what? Now he's got 16 forks. I fucking hooked him up, you guys. I have a certain amount of accoutrements that I need to be like living in a house and shit like that. I had to bring his standard of living up. Now I've hit my mark, my quota. I have to move on to my own place. So, moving out, baby. I'm getting an adult single pad because I'm a divorcee. Anyone else? Why is it in the beginning of a relationship and the end of the relationship you accentuate the E, right? Fiance, divorcee, married. Gotta zhuzh it up at the end, right? Any married people here? Yeah. Fuck those people. Right? When I was married, everyone was always like, well, how did you know, Tony? How did you know? And I used to always say that cliche thing everyone always said was, well, when you know, you know. When you know, you know. That's what everyone says. You just gotta make sure the other person knows as well. So I found out my wife had a couple boyfriends I didn't know about, and I was like, I didn't know. I thought she knew, but now I know, and now I can't do this anymore. Figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. If you got a kid together, it's not a big deal. We're co-parenting. It's cool. I haven't told my son yet. I gotta wait till he's first grade, right? That's cool. Yeah, I got hit with the love bug. I fell in love. I married outside my race. I married a black chick. Not a big deal, not to brag. It's not why we got divorced. That is when my kid's black. That's why I'm a black dad. You do exist, you guys. Take it in. Everyone's always like, oh, of course the white guy wants to be a black dad. Just taking all the shit. But we'll tell you this much though, off the top. First, the coolest thing about being marrying outside of a race, having a mixed kid, is just off the top. The chances of my kid being a school shooter goes down 50%. Peaks and valleys, ebbs and flows. Chance of my kid getting shot by the cops goes up 1,000%. So that's the growing I was going for. Chance of my kid getting a scholarship goes up 1,000,000%. So right, all comes out in the wash, right? Potty trained my kid, you guys. I'm very proud of that. Yeah, he's 17 years old, so it took a while. We were late. The thing is, you're always like, you're never supposed to compare your progress to other parents and shit, but other parents are always like, oh, you potty trained right now? He's 4? Oh, we did that when he was a year old. I'm like, yeah, well, fuck you and your fucking kid, all right? I was like trying to do the shit. I'm like, I don't know how to fuck it. That's my first kid and only kid, all right? So I was trying to I'm like on the job training, like, all right, this is how daddy does it. I'm, pissing, he's pissing with me, and he's like, Dad, what's that? He points to my fucking dick. I'm like, my pee-pee? And he points to my balls, what's that? I'm like, my balls? Like, pee-pee in the balls, pee-pee in the balls. I'm like, all right, cool. This is fucking terrible. Then he flushes the toilet, he goes, bye pee-pee, bye balls. I'm like, no, that's piss. Fuck, I fucked this whole thing up. It's tough, but he's potty trained now. He's in school, I took my kid to LAUSD, he's in an actual school. He's in the system, you guys, and I feel terrible about it. Because his first day of school, he was so sad, and I was like, I had anxiety like it was my first day of school too. So I'll tell you something, that stale school smells the same as you're an adult. He's like, I hate school too. He's like, I hate school. I'm like, no, it's great, you're gonna love it. Little sad cheeks all fucking pouty. He's not fast, he told me that. I'm like, how are your friends? He's like, they run away from me. I'm not fast. I'm like, no, you're fucking fast. The fastest kid I know is like, no, Dad, I'm not fast. I'm like, no. And here's the thing, when I was a kid, you guys, a little story about me and my dad. I got beat up, you guys, when I was a kid, right? I had a paper out at 8 years old because I had a shitty father, right? And I had style sense, and I was like, I want a pair of Jordans. My dad's like, what's that? You want a job? I'm like, that's not at all what I said. My dad got me a paper out at 8 years old, which is illegal, even in Wisconsin. I got it in my sister's name. I was Tina Klein paper girl for 4 years. That's how long it took to save up for those fucking shoes. And I was too small to carry the paper, so my dad got me an adult tricycle. Do you know what that is? You're familiar, right? Big orange flag in the back, basket in the front, 8-year-old me trying to pedal it. In the 80s, they called it a retard bike before they kicked my ass. So get Klein, it's the retard bike, beat the shit out of me. And I came back with a busted up fucking bike and a bloody lip. My dad's like, what the fuck happened to the bike? not, hey, tell me what happened to your mouth. And I got beat up by an 18-year-old kid, you guys. Beat up by an 8-year-old. What kind of monster is that? My dad found out about that. He's like, Kenny, Stucker beat you up? That kid's 18, right? He drove right up to his fucking house, knocked on the door, 18-year-old kid answered. My dad fucking cracked him in the face. His dad in the door, and I fucking cracked him in the face. And as my dad was getting hauled over, the cops said the nicest thing he ever said to me. He said, no one beats my kids but me. Thank you, Don. But now I'm a dad. Now I see kids like being mean to my kid. I'm like, ooh, you wait till you're 18, motherfucker. Call my kid slow, I'll fuck you up. 14 more years, dude. It's an animal instinct, dude. No one wants to see their kids sad. If you're fucking of age, ooh, watch out, dude. Watch out. I had a lot of cool stories with my dad. I got a DUI with my father, not to brag. He was driving again, I was in 2nd grade. And I can tell you guys this from experience. Going to jail with your father is scary. But not as scary to go to jail without your father, okay? First time I went to jail without my dad, I was like, this is scary. I was getting my ass kicked. I'm like, Dad, where are you? Just like this show, he wasn't there. I know, he's dead. Yeah, parenting is different nowadays, because like, when I was a kid, like now you just get like your fucking parents to buy you a gift off of like an iPad and shit. Like, Dad, just hit buy now, and then all of a sudden someone just comes in the mail and shit. But I actually have to wait till my dad was like drunk enough to say yes, but not too drunk to drive, you know? And that's scary in Wisconsin because it's snowy, you guys. Any other Midwesterners here? No. Okay. Let me tell you tales of the Midwest, you guys. We have a thing called black ice there. It's not a drink, it's a road condition. All right? So when you're driving 80 miles an hour down the freeway and your car starts doing a 180 and sign up for it. Just counter steering, trying to keep between two white lines just so you can get to high school. So I got this hairline, okay? It was a stressful junior year. When I was a kid, I got my license. My dad's like, now remember, keep a jacket and some gloves in the trunk in case you run out of gas. I'm like, what? Shouldn't I keep some gas back there? He's like, no, you don't want to die of hypothermia. I'm like, where do we live? Dark side of the moon? That's scary, man. Something you guys don't know about me, I don't have dreams. Yeah. I mean, I have ambitions and like goals and stuff, but like, when I close my eyes, it's just a fucking long blink. Like, I don't have mind movies like the rest of you folks. No flying, no sex dreams, no falling to your death, just fucking this. I'm back awake again. Not refreshing at all. That's why I have this tired look, right? That's why I have these bags under my eyes. As I like to call it, face luggage, right? Dream catchers, if you will. Okay? Trying to recalibrate my brain, trying to do mushrooms so I can fucking get the synapses going again. So I got some shrooms, I went to Joshua Tree. I was looking up and I was like, it just doesn't get more up than that. That's when you know they're working, right? And I found myself in Joshua Tree staring at the stars. I'm like, who the fuck named the Big Dipper? Like, of all the constellations, you have Andromeda, Orion, Gemini, Big Dipper made the cut? Like, was it the guy who was naming stars son? Like, hey, Dad, let me name one. All right, what do you got? Big Dipper. All right, one more. Little Dipper, all right? No more naming for you. Fucking terrible names, man. But it's weird, because that's the only one that looks like the fuck it is, right? I've never went outside and saw 3 dots. I'm like, oh, I see Orion. I see a hunter. But I have walked out and seen a giant spoon. I'm like, oh, I see a Big Dipper. That kid was on to something, right? I found out something else when I was on shrooms at Joshua Tree. I don't trust the moon. Yeah. It's fucking weird. It only shows one side of itself. Would you trust a friend like that? Fuck no. That's shady as fuck, dude. And furthermore, it only shows certain parts of that one side. That's suspect as fuck. As the kids would call it, sus. What I do trust is the sun, though, okay? The sun does not fuck around. The sun is a star, right? Like a true Hollywood star. Don't you fucking look at me. Don't you look at me. Close your eyes. Now you're seeing spots, motherfucker. Do it again. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Now you're wearing glasses, motherfucker. 3 times. Now you're blind. Do not look at me. I'm a fucking star, okay? Don't expose yourself to the sun either. You go up by the sun, you put some fucking clothes on. Have some respect. I'm a goddamn star. I'll give you fucking cancer, alright? Do not expose yourself to me. The fucking star, dude. It's got an entourage. Right? The planet, alright? Every once in a while it gets cocky. It's like, get the fuck out of here, Pluto. Get the fuck out of here. I want to see you. Alright, come back. You round out the pack really nicely. The star, man. And we need the star. We need that sun. We need that photosynthesis. All right, that's all for me. I'm Tony Klein. Thank you very much.